There we go. Happy days. I'll go and get myself a drink whilst the stream's just starting. And, there we go. Hey lads, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, team, where are we? MTC. It was going mental and I missed it. So let's have a look at this. Getting a bit of a flag set up here. And that way. Yeah. Bit of a flag set up there. So let's see what happens. Yes, absolutely, Les. And if you've got any questions on whilst you're going through the course, reach out to me directly. Reach out to me on the Discord. Reach out to anybody else in the Discord community. Everybody's very helpful. Or they should be. Or they'll get booted. Simple. And cheers to you, Les. Oh, a lovely, nice pint of Guinness. Well, broke that flag. Get rid of those lines. MTC. MDJH. No, I don't like this. It's moving up nice, but I don't like it. It's halted anyway, so. What happened to QNRX? Is it still up? Yeah. It's trying to get above 14. Let's see if it breaks above 14. Might be interested. This one's been going fantastic. I mean, I've traded this. This is the one I've made over 21,000 on this. My first entry was down here at like 860s, and I've rode it all the way up to over $14 here, as you can see. And yeah, that's all I'm saying. Big time momentum. Hey, Kieran. Oh, I'm very well. I'm very well. So the last time I was ill, that would have been the last week of June when I had COVID, and I couldn't celebrate having my second best ever trading. I had a really good month in June, and I had my second best ever trading month. And last month we went and beat it by about 600-700 quid. So we've had my second best ever trading month 2 months in a row, and we've started off August with absolute wonderful results. So we did 22,000 on 22,000 on Monday. A little over 24,000 yesterday, I think it was. Hang on a minute. Why am I trying to remember off the top of my head? I've got my TraderView stats all here. Journal. So on Monday, we did 22,500. Yesterday we did 24,000. And today we're up at 29,500. So we've done over $75,000 in 3 days. That's 3/4 of my monthly goal. So going back to what you were asking there, Kieran, yeah, I am well. I'm having a wonderful time at the moment. It's I love it. I love it when the market's hot like this. Just watching for any other momentum coming through. ASPN, it's got good volume. I'll come back to this in a second. UNRX, have I got that on the 200, over 200% up? It's amazing. At KSPN, it's ranging sideways at the minute. I need to zoom out a little bit on these charts so I can actually see the patterns. Not really much of a pattern, if I'm being honest on that. 640 is still a key level, and a key level all day. I think it was a key level when we last traded this. 642 back in the middle of July was the higher day. So 640 is the key level. You can see it's struggling to get over that. Looking on the 5 minute, it's struggling to get over that 640 line. It did briefly up to $7, and guess what? I've not traded this today, and these are support resistance lines from the last time I traded it back in the middle of July. So it's history doesn't repeat itself. It doesn't repeat, but it certainly rhymes. So this is why you do daily support and resistance levels. You can see this. I put this on the daily. You can see how back in July, 640 there, $7, also 640 here, 640 here, $7. So this is KSPN. These two lines are very big, big levels. KSPN. I stop. I don't know about deserve it, but I'm telling you what, I'm enjoying it. Another day like this tomorrow, and I might take the rest of the month off. Abandon you all. If I can get to 6 figures this week, just putting this into perspective, if I can get to 6 figures this week, it won't necessarily be my best ever week, but it will probably be my best start to a month. What did I do in June when was it July when Aeroclean moved up? So I got over 100k on that week, I think it was. I'm going nowhere at the moment, guys. What I might do, actually, this could be interesting. If I get to goal before the end of the month, I might start a new small account challenge. If I get to the month's goal either this week or next week, I might start a new small account challenge for the remainder of the month. See what we can do. It'll be interesting. Let me know if that's something that you'd like to see, guys. Let me know. Guys, please, if you're in the TikTok stream, just tap the screen 10 times, because I've got more people in the chat than I have likes at the moment. And if you get plenty of likes, and just periodically, just every 10 minutes or so, just give it a couple of taps. It just shows engagement in the stream, and it pushes it out to more as a suggestion to more people. The more engaged the chat is, the more people it pushes it out to. Britty Talkie, yeah, I'll think about that then. I'll have a look at that. I'll see how much I've got in my other CMEG account. Could be interesting to go back down to really small size. If I've got my monthly goal, I'm not sacrificing anything by doing that either, so that could be interesting. I'll give that some thought. This is interesting, actually. Is this a down here? I want a ray line. I want a trend line. We've got a narrowing triangle, narrowing pennant here. So it'll be interesting to see which way this breaks. So this is KSPN. I'll come back to that. QNRX. Where are we on QNRX? So we're still. I drew it. So just on this flag, I drew this flag, and which is why I jumped in here. I drew this flag, and I was able to trade in between. So now we're the top of this flag is acting as a resistance level. It's a downwards trend line. But I traded this all the way up. This is what we've got over $20,000 on today. That's not good. That was up there like that. There we go. Don't know why that changed. But it's funny how you draw the trend lines and they adhere to the trend lines. Now you'll get filthy quant will tell you that technical analysis doesn't work, and I'm here to show you that yes, it does. Learn technical analysis, you'll make a lot of money. Well, Alistair, you took you only started with 10k, and you took a 10k account to over 40 in what space of time? So taking an 8k account up to back over 40 in the same space of time in a hot market, just be disciplined. Let's see. I did 5,000 last time. Maybe I'll do a 2,500 or a 3,000 or something like that. A really small account. See what I can and how much I can grow it. Let's see where we finish this week, and then we'll talk. Ledger. Why? This is moved. I'm not going to trade. It's too small. But looks like just trading up on sector volatility. I'm getting quite a bit of that at the moment. Oh, for those of you who want to know, that you've been watching this for a while, this is Amtd Digital, or HKD, for the uninitiated. This went up from $13 to $2,600 in the space of about 10 days, well, about a fortnight, in the space of a fortnight. So it was down at 13.50. Started at 13. Opened at $13 on the 15th of. It opened at $20 on the 15th, $13 on the 15th of July, and then over the course of the last week, it's moved up stupid amounts every single day. And today is the first time it's actually moving down. It's the first red day in 7. It's now down to $1,100, or $1,300 on the ask, $1,100 on the bid. There's still $200 on the spread, but it's gone from $2,600 yesterday down to $1,300 now. So that's 50% drop from the high. Dangerous stuff on very low volume. Dangerous stuff. But as a result, you're getting Amtd, which is the Idea Group, which is the parent company to it, is selling off with it. So, but interesting to watch that. Virtually impossible to trade. Right. Now we've got the top end of this. It's finding resistance up this trend line. So watch for the break. Spreads got rangy though. When I finished trading this here, but the spreads got very rangy. That's when I got stopped out. I was on this and moving up nicely. I was in this and it pulled back and I had a stop and I lost 50 cents on the stop. So I was in at 65. I had a stop at 75 and I got filled at 26. 5,000 shares. So that's 2,500 that robbed me of. Stole $2,500 off me. So I was over $30,000. We're getting another kind of pennant setup here. Missed the breakout. Did you see that when it finally broke out? It went from 1375 up to 15. I missed it. I was busy drawing this bloody trend line. Pay attention, Tony. Now I have to wait for a pullback now. When I'm not. That was a nice little flag breakout. Got a flag breakout earlier on something else that was lovely as well. What was it? Pull back. Give me a pullback. Can't believe I missed a whole dollar there. I could have made $5,000 or $6,000 on that move. Give me a pullback. Micro pullback. Got in at 550. Let's see what we can make out of this. Oh well, we got filled at 49. There we go. Caught between the spreads at the moment. Let's see if we can make. If we break $16 here. Take half off. That didn't help. Oh. No point to take up to. There we go. We're over $30,000 on the day. Got a stop at 13. Pulls back to 13, I'll get stopped out. But I've got 13 cents on this trade. So I'm just going to hold that. It's a static stop. 54 is the halt level. So 16.13 is where my stop is. 16.54 halt up level. False halt. Yeah. QNR. Who said QNRX is looking weak? When it broke out of this this flag formation, certainly not looking weak right now. We'll move that up to 20. 25. Move my stop up to 25. Make 25 cents on this right now. Now I'm going to move it up to 45. I don't know what you were I don't know which chart you were looking at, Chesney, but it was looking wasn't looking weak to me. It was consolidating sideways before the breakout. I even drew this flag on you for you so you could see it. And actually, as I was drawing the bottom of the flag is when it broke out. So you could see the trend lines that I was, and I drew this ages ago on the top, because I drew this one on for this flag here. And then we've got this bottom one, which means a longer flag. So we're halted up. Whilst we're halting up, I can move my stop to 75. Move it to 70. I'll give it 40 cents. And I've not got a trailing stop on this. It's just so volatile. A trailing stop is, unless I put 50 cents, and I'm not comfortable putting 50 cents on it so, at the moment. We've got nearly 5,000 unrealized on this right now. 1794? Is that right? I'm showing a resumption level of 1794. That's another dollar on top of where it is. So I've only got 2,500 shares in this, by the way. My entry is 1598. Whilst we're halted, I'll address the chat. Okay, so nobody in the chat's got any questions. Having a great day. Happy as Larry. My entry here is just under $16. This is looking at a resumption at 1790. Yeah, absolutely, Guinness. I thought I'd have a Guinness today. I am in Ireland after all. Like the black stuff. And it is after 8 PM. Happy as Larry. Have you never heard that expression, Coach? I don't know who Larry is that we're all comparing ourselves as a benchmark to how happy he is, but apparently he's really happy. Go figure. Hey, Biddy Connors, how you doing? I'm not sure you're stock market inclined, so I won't let you join me. It's not quite a 35k day yet, but it's certainly a 32k day. It's a crazy day, absolutely. It's a wonderful day, and this little move up here. I've been watching it. I could have had more. I'm not like I'm greedy or anything. I could have had an extra dollar per share on this one, because if you look, when I drew this initial flag here, this was the top of it. And then when we started consolidating, we got a new flag formation. So I was drawing the bottom of it when it broke out of the top. So this trend line hasn't changed. But if I've been paying attention on this trend line, I could have got in for the break of 14, and I would have got an extra, not just an extra, where did I get in here? 15.50 nearly. I would have got an extra $1.50 per share. Go figure. Look, it's an extra $3 grand on top that I didn't take. But look, $5 grand. It would be $7.5 grand, $8 grand or whatever. But $5 grand on top of the 30,000 that's already realized. Let's see what happens. This is going to move up, but it's going to pull back fast. So I really ought to put a 10 cent or 20 cent stop in place. What's the showing us? It's still showing a resumption of 1794. So that's going to be a 90 cent gap up. UNRX, it's moving up from, as far as I'm aware, it's just moving up on sector volatility. I don't think there is a specific catalyst. Yeah, healthcare stocks moving. QNRX, HSDT, HSCS, PSTX, HZNP, Geovax, SNTI, BBB. It's just a generic sector volatility. you see this? Did I see this play from Benzinga, coach? This is exactly where it hits this. So this is where it is. Right now, it's top of the momentum scanners. It actually hit the momentum scanners earlier as well, and I got in on a bull flag. I'll show you the how long have we got left on this? Wow, it's up at $18 now. I'll move my stop to 18.17. My good lord, this is a fantastic trade. We're going to halt up again. 2030 is the next halt level. I'm just moving my stop manually instead of cancelling it and putting a trailing stop in place. Just moving my stop manually. Put it just under $19. My goodness, this is an immense trade. Really, really happy with this. There we go. I got stopped out. So look, I'll talk you through where I got in as well. So $28,000 on this one stock today. Amazing. $37,000 day. Oh, stop, Gan. Stop. What a great day. Okay, so I'm going to go back to where I got in on this one. If I show you where I got in, you'll see it yourself. So I came back. I just had my dinner. I came back, and this was on top of the momentum scanners for from Benzinga. This move up was in this place here, and I'm like, okay, my top momentum stock at the moment, and we got this pullback, and this is where I got my first entry here for the break of highs at 860, because we got this bull flag, classic bull flag setup, but we also got this little doji which shows, we're moving down. It's the gravestone doji there, and then a move up, crucifix doji, if you will. So then I got in there for the new highs, and I've been riding it up ever since. So that was at 860. It's now up at $19. Did I say $19? So I've been riding this up for $10. No wonder I've been averaging kind of between $2,500 and $5,000 all the way. So it's no wonder I'm up at 36, nearly $37,000 today. There's always one stock. So this is over 350% up on the day. It's phenomenal. I don't know who's calling me from New York, but they've not set me an appointment. So I know who's calling me from New York. It's a consultancy house that I consult with, but they think I should just have, I send them my availability, and they think I should just have availability for them and they just call me willy-nilly, and I'm like, no, you need to put the appointment in that availability zone. It's just ignorant otherwise, just to expect me to keep those slots available to you. Yeah, no, you love it, Big Moose. Not nearly as much as I love it. This is going up at $20 now. Let's see if I can't find an entry. That was a nice little entry, would have been at 1950 there. Pull back. Oh shit, missed that one. Another 2,500. I'll send me an email. I'm busy. $21 on the ask, and it's halted. No, false halt. Yeah, no, that's another false halt. I'm not destroying. I've got myself at 2,500 shares. I've got myself a 50-cent stop in place. So, worst case scenario right now is that Stop is at 55.20. I'm only risking less than 30 cents on this right now with the stop the where it is. So 30 cents, that's 750 bucks. I'm only risking 750 bucks. Worst case scenario, Marion. So yeah, I'm not going to destroy these gains. No, absolutely not. So Onion News Network, okay, finalizing deal with MasterCard to accept all major cryptos everywhere. I think it did it. Blah, 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 blah. Institutions now starting major positions. Yeah, no worries. Anyone that was short? That's a good question. What is the short interest on this today? Because whoever was short on it, I'm sorry, you just got destroyed. I don't have a short float. Is it short float? Yeah, now. Shares outstanding 800k. Short float 986k. That doesn't make any sense. Let me look at. Oh, we're in a halt. Doing all right. %12 short. Okay. 12% short. It's not huge, but whoever was short, you just got destroyed, brother. Sorry. You just got short. You just got destroyed. Why would I 50 cents per share? I mean, why would I even do that? Short it. I'm just going to move this up, so I've got a 50-cent stop. I'm going to move it up to 75, 76. So it's like a 50-cent stop. And it's giving me effectively a 5-cent risk. A good green day. Yeah, absolutely long-term profit. It's not just a good green day, it's a very good green day. I think it deserves at least 80 more likes to get me over 1,000 on this stream. So tap that screen 10 times, guys. Yeah, 12% short float, short interest is what I'm seeing. But mental. I've been trading this since 860. Look at this on the 5-minute, you'll see down here 860 is where I got in. Been trading it all the way up. So, hey, look, we're having a good day. We're having a very good day, a good week. My good lord, what are we on now? So I was on 47 before this week, so another 37 plus whatever I get on this trade. That's 77. That's $85,000 in 3 days. Bloody hell! That's a good 3 days of trading. You're a gambling man, Sean. Good luck to you, buddy. You're a gambling man. So you got in 4 shares at 4,000. What? At 4K? 4K on HKD. HKD never reached 4K. So HKD's down at right now 1050. The spreads are narrowed. The spreads are only $50 now, but still stupid spreads. Monday was 22,000. Yesterday was 22 and a half on Monday. Yesterday was just under 24,000. Here we're going to possibly get over. There's a possibility that we could get over 40,000. There we go. my stop up to 22. 22.40. So okay, I'll move my stop up to 22.40, and it's altered again. 23.65. I'm going to move my stop up to 22.69. My good lord, this is cracking trade, and I'm not even risking that much with it because it's 2,500 shares. That's all it is. It's not big money that I'm risking. I'm not putting big money in there, and it's looking like it's going to gap up again to about $24. Ah, there you go. Look, I never said I was third best trader, Darren. All I'm saying is I'm top 3. I'm not saying what position I am on that scale. I'm just saying top 3. You can decide whether I'm where I am in the 3, but I'm saying top 3. I don't think there's any other traders on TikTok that show the gains and the losses in real time live on stream. I don't. You let me know if there is. I'd be interested. I could reach out to them. I could do a joint stream. Maybe even have a competition, a daily competition or something. We could do a joint stream. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? If there is, if anybody knows of any other trader TikTok streamers that content creators that stream the trades live, show the P&L live like I do. Let me know. I'll reach out to them, and maybe we could do a joint stream and have a little bit of a creator competition. Still in this one, Reach. I think I'm going to be doing another small account challenge for sure. We're just saying that because it looks like I'm going to be hitting my monthly goal by the end of this week. At which point I'll take a look at what my other account in CMEG is, withdraw whatever it is, and start afresh. Maybe $2,500–3,000 or something, a small account, and trade that for the rest of the month. Once I've hit my monthly gains and my monthly goal, I could potentially go on and see if I could have my best month ever, but it's not too difficult if I just switch between accounts. The thing is, with a small account, you don't want to be trading like this. You want to be taking one trade only, make your gains, get your goal, get away. And trading like this is probably not conducive to a good. I'm going to move this up to 23 because it's looking like a resumption. 23.10, 23. Yeah, 23.10. It's looking like a $24 resumption. It's currently 23.65. If it resumes at $24 and then pulls all the way back, I might lose 2.5K off the top. So if I lose 2.5K off the top, then I'm still in with five. I'm still got five grand to add to this. So it looks like I'm going to have a 40K day today. Did you ask something there, Dunkers? I got R. I must have missed that question, Dunkers. I got R as your question, and then I got R again, and then great day. Well, I agree with you long term that I am a bit mental, but you've got to be mental to do this job. That's what we've got at the moment. This is a hot market. Look at this on the daily. How long have we got? 17:03. So we've got 30 seconds. I'll look at this on the daily just to put this into context. Normally, a big day for this is a $3 or $4 move. Look at this. How much over the last while it's moved from $4 today up to $24. Mental, absolutely mental. Hey, I'm not complaining. Well, Reach, you're in the course, aren't you? So up to 25. I'll move. 25.09 is my stop. Went up to $27. Oh, there we go. We got stopped out. We got damn. I put my stop up at 25. I got a whole dollar slippage there. But look, guys, I'm done for the day now. 44,000, nearly $45,000 on the day. He's back up at 27. So go figure. Tempted to look for another entry here. $28. Might just leave it. Scale down, I'll size down. I'm getting a nice pullback now. But I'm just going to size down for my next entry. I'm going to put 1,000 shares. Still a handsome sum, $25,000 equity on it. And that's a halt down, I think. No, 23.70s, yeah, that's a halt down. So I'm glad I didn't get in there. It's going mad. One new car a day long term, yeah. Don't get married to it, you're absolutely right, Fuzzy. 100%. No, absolutely, James. I know what he meant. I know what he meant. Well, today I started with 73k. On Monday morning before I took a trade, I was just under $30,000 in my account. And I've added 47,000 to it. No, 43. I've already added 43,000. Trade profit 47, but net profit 44. So I started today with $73,500 account, and I've already made a 45. So that's more than 50% gains. You know, it's what, 60% gains today. Amazing day. If I do say so myself, it's an amazing day. Doesn't happen every day. What's my biggest ever winner? That would have been $67,000 back in February. And funnily enough, I did that live on stream as well. My biggest ever day has been 102,000. My biggest ever winner was 67,000. I did have a $63,000 winner last month. Oh, don't chase it. Don't chase it. We've got a nice pullback now. It's going to gap down to 23.50. So it's going to resume lower, another 25 cent lower. So wait for it to start making another move upwards before you do it. On the 1 minute, that's not necessarily I mean, you've got the upwick. It's not necessarily an exit indicator up there, but if you look at it on the 2 minute, it's a 5 minute or a 5 minute. It's definitely an exit indicator. This upwick, it's going to gap down slightly. So you look at it. You want to be looking at it on multiple time frames at any point. But let's just put this into context. I got in at 860 with my first trade, and my last trade out of it was $24. So that's $16 up. I traded the move $16 per share, and I got $36,000 out of it. That's going to make for an interesting trade recap at the end of after this stream. We've got half an hour left, a little over half an hour left of the market, guys, and I'm buzzing. I don't think it's done yet either, but let's see what happens on the resumption. So 23, 28, it'll resume at just after 15:28, just after 8:28 my time. No, I wouldn't say 27 could be the next entry if it just starts to make its move back up. Wait for the next candle to make a new high. Long-term profit? What country are you in with no capital gains tax? That's exactly what it means, Reach. So if you've got one share of Tesla, when they split, you'll have 3 shares. The actual equity that you're holding with Tesla doesn't change. So what is Tesla right now? Tesla's trading at 924, so it'll be 308 per share. But for every share that you got at 924, you'll get 3 shares at 308. So you'll still have $924 worth of equity in Tesla. You'll just have, it's like going to the way I equate, it's like going to the bank with a $20 bill and they change it for 4 5s. So what you've got is still got $20, but you've got 4 tokens that make up that amount instead of just the 1. Same thing in a stock split. You just get more equity. You get more shares for the same amount of equity. That's all. It doesn't change the market cap. It doesn't change the valuation of your holding. It just makes it more affordable to your average Joe on the street. Amazon did it. So this is potentially moving back up again. So next candle to make a new high will be about 27. So, but no, it's decided that into a downwards halt again. So 22.59 is a down halt. So this looks like it's having a bit of a pullback. It needed one. It was exhausted. Look at it on the 5-minute. So the move up, zoom out so you can see it even better. This huge move up, we've got a pullback here, move up, consolidation, then consistent, continuous move up. So now we're getting a bit of a consolidation period right now. I don't think this is done by a long stretch. Probably get to $30, maybe tonight, maybe not tonight, maybe overnight, maybe tomorrow. But it wouldn't surprise me to see this above $30. Just the momentum it's got right now. But huge day. Gotta say, can't. And the technical, so filthy quant, whatever his name is, calling you out here. Technicals don't work, do they not? Let me just zoom out here. Technicals don't work. I got in here for a bull flag breakout. Bull flag breakout, technical analysis. Added to the position. I got bounce here on the whole $10. Straight. Rode that all the way up. We started to get this consolidation here. We got this flag pattern here. When it broke down, found that the new support level here, same high, same top, different bottom. But then we got the breakout of this. There we go, technical analysis. We move all the way up. We've been riding it up all the way. So don't tell me technical analysis. I don't care who you are or what job you've got or whatever it is. Look, technical analysis works. It's making me a lot of money. And anybody that says it doesn't, it's because you don't know how to do it. That's all I'm saying. He doesn't know what he's talking about. What's the point in having technical analysis if it doesn't work? If you're saying technical analysis, if all you're talking about is technical analysis, then yeah, you're probably right. It won't work. But you've got to coordinate it with technical analysis along with good risk management. If you're not going to operate good risk management, the patterns are not 100%. The technical analysis patterns, the pattern breakouts are not 100%. If you've got a 60, 70 or 80% chance of making gains and you have good risk management, let's say you've got a 2-to-1 ratio on your risk management, you're going to make money. So if you lose $10 on every trade that you take, but you're taking pattern breakouts that are successful 3 times out of 4, then of course you're going to be making money. If you're gaining $20, if you have a 50% success rate and you've got a 2-to-1 profit loss ratio, you're still going to make money. Technical analysis works. I don't care who you are. And what I don't like about him is he's so confident in his in what he's saying, is that he won't show his face to anyone. You know, Muppet, where's that glittering mask? So you trade the price action, but you trade technical analysis. Support and resistance areas are real. There wouldn't be millions of people trading support and resistance areas if they weren't real. And what are support and resistance? It's technical analysis, you know? Monaco, nice. Well, don't worry, I've got probably about another 2 or 3 years here in Dublin, and then I'll be going somewhere, maybe even Monaco, but I'll be going somewhere nice and warm, tropical, and trading from, you know, a nice little place on the beach. Apdn, I'll have a look at it for you. I'm not happy with Apdn. Yeah, it looks done. It's way underneath the VWAP, downwards trending, and I wouldn't look. It's been selling off all day. I made $3,500 of this one pre-market on the move up, and then gave it all back and then some. So finished 1,800 down on applied DNA today. I wouldn't say it's done altogether. I would say it's done for today for sure, but it might have another run tomorrow. Where's Pagaya? On the daily, Pagaya, we're having a double red day. I don't mind that. I expected a bit of a rally today, but I don't mind the double red day. Maybe it'll go up tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Well, let's have a look at the S&P500. Let's look at where we're actually at on the day. Oh, the markets are just bullish today. Major bullish. I did say it would be a green day. I'm not saying that I'm psychic or anything, but I called it. Nasdaq nearly 3% up on the day. 280 basis points. 2.8% up on the day. Wow. No wonder things are running. No wonder the sectors are running. Nasdaq 2.8 up. Dow Jones Industrial is 1.4 up. The Russell Index 1.6 up. No problem, Musky Dogs. That's the whole point. Yeah, nobody pays taxes in Florida anyway. It's all under the carpet. It's strange. If everybody says, anyone in America, you say if you had to do away with one state, which state would it be, and why would it be Florida? You know, it's I don't mind Florida. It's a strange country. It's a different world. Never known a city or county or state. It's a different world. And depending where you go in Florida, it's completely mad. It literally is the funny farm of the US. Yeah, no, exactly. So big moves. The QNRX, the price action, the technical analysis showed the breakouts. But you've got to be, when it's moving so volatile, you've got to be ready to cut your losses once it starts moving the other way. Let's have a look at QNRS. It's moving again. Put it on the 1 minute so we can actually see. So 2010 is the halt down. There we go. Another halt down. When we started off this selling, I said, look, someone asked me on this red candle when it halted, what's the next entry? Would it be 25? I said, possibly, if it moves back up, it will be 27. It's the next candle to make a new high. When you're going to pull back like this, you want to look for the next candle to make a new high, because what that's essentially saying to you is the last resistance that you met, you're breaking through it, and it's taking a bullish stance. So until you get a new high, so right now the high of this candle is 23.75. So we've got to go $3.75 to the north side. High on this candle is 21.50. So 21.50 is the absolute minimum entry price, entry there now. But right now I'm in fact I'm done. I'm locking the montage at 44,000. 44,700. I'm locking the montage. ENVB making big moves. So this is Inverit Bio, halted up. So the last few months, this is the bear market months, the last few months, the volatility has all been in that first 60-90 minutes of the market. July, we saw volatility coming in the middle of the day, and we're now seeing it at the end of the day as well. So this is Enveric Bioscience, and I'm just going to check what the catalyst is. I don't think there will be a catalyst. It's probably just moving on sector volatility, because it's all the bioscience it's the bioscience sector. They're all in there. Yeah, no real catalyst to speak of that's causing this. It's just sector volatility. So it's moving up in line with the sector. So this one is now 11.44 halted. This halted at 33. We'll resume at 38. Geovax has earnings, but is it moving? Not really. It's actually down. It's down on the day. So Geovax is sold off yesterday morning pre-market and is still selling off, continuing to sell off. It's trying to get above the VWAP, but interesting to see ENVB when it resumes. I've locked my montage, just saying. If you're expecting me to trade more this hour, in the next 20 minutes, highly unlikely. I will have to make a conscious effort to unlock my montage to trade. And that when I go to trade and see my montage locked, it reminds me, you've locked in your gains. Don't overstay your welcome. You've had a really good day, Tony. Walk away now. I'm not going to walk away. I'm going to stick around until the market closes. I'm going to stick around and let's Apdn. Is that moving again? No, Apdn. So if you look at this on a higher time frame, let's zoom out. We traded this pre-market. We got pre-market, and then here we were 3,500 up on Apdn, and then when we looked to break, got this initial sell-off, and we entered for the break of opening the opening range high, and we got faked out, and it went down. Then we looked for a bounce on the way back up, and it didn't work for us, and we ended up giving back not only the 3,500 that we gained, but we gave back 3,500 plus 1,800 in addition. So we finished 1,800 down on Apdn today, and that's where it happens. We can be 3,500 up, and then you go bigger size because you've got more volume and volatility in the open market. You're trading relatively small pre-market, but you get 3,500 up, so you think, okay, you can capitalize on that as it breaks new highs here, breaks the opening range high. You're looking for it to test the pre-market highs, doesn't do it, fakes out, and you lose money. Easy come, easy go, and that's the mentality you got to have as a day trader, because you can get the patterns right, you can do the technical analysis, and if you don't have good risk management, you can lose your money just as quickly as it gains. But if you've got good risk management and you have a good trade selection policy, then more often than not, you'll make money. And if you're wondering how to do all that, come join me. Day Trade with Tony. Check out the course in my link tree. When it was $10, yeah, QNRX is moving again. Let's zoom in. QNRX is gap down. It's pulling back now. It's probably done for the day. It might be done for the day. We might get a rally into the close, but I'm done trading it now. I don't think we're going to get up and retest the highs, so I'm kind of done trading this now. Okay. Let's address the chat. All up. AMC moving nice. AMC's had a nice day. Let's have a look at AMC. It's not having a bad day. 7% up. It's a good gains for AMC. So up at $18. Nice to see it, go apes and all that kind of stuff. Nice to see AMC test the 20. Was it last time I looked, about 23% shorted still? AMC. I think the shorts would have learnt by now. The apes aren't giving up on this one. So let's have a look at Gamestop while we're at it. The meme stocks. This is just sideways choppy. It blasted out of the blocks. Look at it on the 15-minute. It blasted out of the blocks and then it was sideways. It's above the VWAP still, so it's looking good. This one's 5% up on the day, almost 5% up on the day. So both GameStop and AMC have had good green days today. Go apes. Had a very nice day, Matt. What did you miss, Coach? You didn't miss much, other than, where was I when I started the stream? I was about 24 or something like that, I think, when I started the stream, 24,000 or something. I've made 20,000 on stream. Well, 16,000, yeah, about 20,000 on stream. That's absolutely T-Girls, TGRLS, T-Girls 92, I don't know. Views on Baba, I don't like Baba. Alibaba, I can't see the appeal to Alibaba personally. I don't think there's a USP there. If you wonder what a USP is, I don't think they've got any kind of unique selling point, I stream every day, Musky Doge. I stream every day before the market, 90 minutes before the market opens, and most evenings, not usually Fridays, but most evenings for Power Hour. So I trade the first hour of the market open and 90 minutes before that, and I trade Power Hour as well. Yeah, well, what do you expect? Clown. Michael Saylor. Proper clown. Absolutely, Alistair. I'll let you decide which one it is. The thing, what you've got to understand though, G.I. Joe, what you've got to understand though is if I'm losing 20k, yes, it's probably because I'm going big, but it's also because the markets are volatile. If I'm losing 20k, the likelihood is there's opportunities to make 20k. So just to get despondent and run away from a 20k, a 20k haul is actually a little bit naive. If you're trading badly and you're not feeling it, walk away. But if you can see what you've done wrong, and maybe you were just impatient, or maybe you just bad risk management, and you end up going 20k down, but the volatility is still in the market, then there's still opportunities not only for you to claw that back, but to make profit. The whole point is we want volatility, we want volume, and we chase the volume, we chase the volatility. Today, for example, I'm hitting these EMVB was what I was just looking at. It was halted. Let's go back to EMVB. Still halted, but let's watch this. So if there's volatility in the market, there's opportunities to make money. Simples. Big moves. I've got my Discord. I've got the Day Trade with Tony Discord already. I keep it private specifically for Day Trade with Tony students. So if you want to get if you want to get lifetime access to the Discord, providing you don't get banned for being a complete moron, but if you want to get access to the Discord, just buy a month of Day Trade with Tony as a student, and you get access to it. and you can become a day trade with Tony alumni in the Discord or whatever. James wanting to know how much is best to start trading with per trade for someone who's starting out. Risk is back, volatility is back, Jack. Not so much risk, but volatility. Good question, James. Okay, so per trade, I wouldn't. It's not so much how much, because each trade's different based on what your expectation is to get out of it. What is your expectation? If the trade you're expecting it to move $1, then you might risk 50 cents. If you expecting to get 20 cents, a 20-cent move, then you might only risk 10 cents. It really depends on the volatility. If you're asking how much money do you put into the trade, but then again, it depends on the price of the stocks as well, and the share size that you're going to take. If you're going to take 1,000 shares at $10 a share, then you're going to be putting $10,000 into the trade, but you don't risk $10,000. But you know, so 1,000 shares at $10, you put in an equity position of $10,000 in there. You're not risking $10,000. What you might be doing, depending on the volatility of the move, depending on how much you're looking to get out of it, how strong the strength of the pattern, etc., you might risk 20 cents. In which case, you're risking on 1,000 shares, 20 cents is only $200. So you're putting $10,000 in, but you're only risking $200. And you might look to be gaining, you know, $400 or $500 on that move. If you get more, great, but to be fair, if you've got great technical analysis, big moves, that's all you need. All I need is another pint of Guinness. 44, 49, 44.37. We're on. We've got 30 seconds. I'll wait for the resumption, and then I'll go and get my next Guinness. Hey Miami, good to see you. Miami does rock, actually. I like Miami. I like those big goldfish bowl cocktails you get on the strip for about $350,000 each. They say you get buy one get one free, and it's like the $50-$60 for one cocktail. You buy one get one free, but they're so big that you don't want the second one because you're bladdered after you finish the first one. Hilarious. Here we go. Resumption. Kind of a sideways resumption and a sell-off. But I think this is going to break $14.50, maybe $15. That's a very bullish wick. That is. That up wick there is very bullish. Are we going to get a continued rally up? I think so. A lot of buying pressure here. It breaks 12.50. Well, there we go. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm allowed to be wrong from time to time, and it's better if I'm going to be wrong that I'm not actually in it. So there you go. Well, I'm going to go and get my Guinness. Give me. It is very expensive, Miami Rocks. It absolutely is. Give me 2 seconds to pour my Guinness. I've got to let it settle before I can drink it. I'll have a look at how many likes we've got. Don't be coming to me for a treat if we've not got. Oh, we've got 1,000 likes. I'll give you a little treat, okay? There you go. Right. Off you go. No more. Take you out later, okay? 10 minutes left. Well, it's not settled yet, so I can't drink it. It'd be rude to drink it when it's not settled. Yeah, big moves. That's always that was something that I struggled with, was getting in before, kind of jumping the gun, trying to anticipate the move. You can see the pattern forming, and let's say you've got a flat top at here, for example. You've got a flat top at $14, and you're looking for the breakout, so you buy in at like $13.95, and it goes back, it goes up to $14 and keeps getting rejected, and then it ends up selling off. I always struggled with that, so I always wait. And if in the open market, you can actually set stop buy orders if you want. So set your buy order just above the breakout, and then when it hits that, when it actually finally breaks through, you get filled at a good level. But no, I am outperforming every other live stream. I don't think so. I've only got 25 people. But look, this is day trading. When it's hot, it's a bloody good career to have. When it's difficult, go back to my May streams, go back on YouTube and look back at some of the day streams that I had on May, and it was brutal. Yeah, Adam. So the Day Trade with Tony course gives direct access to the private Day Trade with Tony Discord. And the Day Trade with Tony Discord, we're calling out, you know, everybody in there's calling out the patterns that they're seeing, and it's constant dialogue throughout the day. There's no live stream, but there's constant dialogue throughout the day, for sure. Ah, no, that looks like a lovely pint of black stuff. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to a $44,774 day. Alpuro, you still in? I can't believe you're still in it. If you were here, I would slap you. You watch my stream every single day, and I keep telling everybody on the stream to use stop losses, exit your losing positions, and you're still holding AMTB. I would slap you if I could. You're just not listening to me at all. I really would. Do I share my list? I don't give signals or alerts or whatever it is. I have a watch list. So in the Discord, I'm calling out my watch list. I'm calling out what I'm seeing, what I'm moving. But more importantly, my philosophy is along the lines of, I will teach you how to fish rather than give you a fish. So I will teach you how to use the scanners that I use, and how to spot the movers when they're moving, why they're moving, how much they're moving. I will teach you how to spot the patterns and the entry and exit signals. I will teach you how to effectively trade the strategies that I trade. So I give you the knowledge and the techniques to be profitable. It's up to you to actually execute on it. So that's what I do. $29,000 estimated. That's a great day. Oh, 44,000, Les. Oh, don't undercut me with 29,000. Come on, 44,000. I wonder where you're getting 29 from. This week, to be fair, someone needs to get a blanket and put me out, because I really am on fire this week. How long have I been trading for, James? I've been trading a couple of years now. I've been investing in the market since about 2009. Got more interested in it when like 2017, but then I lost my job in COVID, and I submersed myself and lost quite a lot of money, and started day trading kind of full time. This is my primary source of income. I have multiple sources of income, and I would encourage anybody to have multiple sources of income, but this is my primary source of income. I make more money 85-90% of my earnings come from day trading. Well, day trading and swing trading and etc. Ah, right, okay. Now I'm with you. Okay, well, I'm not in the UK, so it's pretty much give or take a couple of cents. It's pretty much parity. The dollar and the euro are pretty much parity. So as far as I'm concerned, this is what, $44,000, 44,000 euros. The dollar and the euro, there's not much between them. And I also use TransferWise because I'll receive my earnings when I withdraw. I'll receive it in US dollars, and then I convert it on TransferWise, and I get really good rates. So what broker am I using? Capital Markets Elite Group Miami. It's an offshore broker. They're based out of Trinidad and Tobago. So if you have a smaller account, you can day trade without needing without the necessity of $25,000 equity position. I taught myself, James. Don't get me wrong. The methodologies I use are used by a lot of other day traders, profitable day traders as well. But I submersed myself into it, did a lot of reading. Watch quite a lot of YouTube channels. Some of them are just complete bullshit, but there's a couple of good ones, and then submerge myself in it. Learning the theory is the easy part. The hard part is doing it in practice, doing it for real. Practice in a simulator is essential. You learn the methodologies, learn the strategies, learn about risk management, all of that kind of stuff. Learn how to read charts, areas of support, windows of opportunity, all of this kind of stuff, and practice in a simulator. If you don't practice in a simulator, if you can't prove and have a consistent period of profitability in a simulator, you're just going to be throwing money into the market anyway. So the emotional element, which you don't get from the simulator, but the emotional element is very difficult to get nailed down. The managing your emotions and the psychology of trading is very difficult to get nailed down. And it's what I struggled with the most, and still struggle with. Even today, I struggle with it from time to time. I'll get FOMO and I'll jump in at the wrong place because I think I'm not going to get, and I know full well that I'm going to get a pullback I can enter, but I'm getting it. Look, that pullback might be in $2 or $3 more time before I get it. I'm going to miss out on a big move. And I'll jump in and it pulls back. Always at the point that I jump in if I get FOMO. Or I'll hold on to a position for too long. And you've watched my streams. You've seen me hold on to losing positions too long. And that's the emotional element. That's the, getting the better of me. The emotional and psychological part of trading is the most difficult part to get down pat. It really is. Any interesting earnings tonight? That's a good question, Marion. Wednesday tonight, aren't we? We've got eBay. I think that's interesting. I think the most interesting for me is Robinhood. We've got Robinhood, Western Union, Fastly. We've got McKesson, Lumen, MGM Resorts tonight. We had Caesars Entertainment last night, so it'll be interesting to see the comparison. Caesars had good results last night. It'll be interesting to see what MGM do, and I'll be very surprised if MGM aren't posting similar kind of results, good results. So yeah, there's some good earnings tonight. Robin from the hood, absolutely. Yeah, COVID was brutal, and I just had COVID at the back end of June. I reckon I could have. There's the end. There's the. We're done now, guys. So that's 9 o'clock. The market's finished. You don't, Jack. You can go onto the DAX. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you this directly myself whilst I've got you. Okay. So I'll just bring up the TikTok piece here, and bring that out so I can still have the chat going. But if you, I'll pull this across so we can all see it, and then we'll start looking at the earnings. Okay. I hope it gaps up overnight for you as well, Puno. I can't see it because HKD's gap it moving down, but I hope it does for you because you're holding, and despite better advice. Guys, if you go into my profile, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, if you go into my profile, hang on a minute. Why is that? Give me a second. Just need to restart this. Okay. If you go into my profile, there's a link there. It's a link tree, and it's Linktree the TikTok trader. Now, if you're on YouTube, or I'm going to be starting a new one as well, a new stream. But if you're on YouTube, these links are in the description. Now, you can reach out to me directly: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You message me directly. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. A lot of these are a lot of my techniques, and there's a lot of micro lessons, if you will, tutorials, individual tutorials on the YouTube for free. Email me if you want to. Okay. I'll come back to the day trade with Tony, but the question that was being asked was for Dash Trader. If you want to use the simulator on Dash Trader, you go to Dash Trader here, and then when it finally loads, got Dash Trader, and on Dash Trader you go to the menu and click on subscribe. Now you can try it for free for 14 days. I'll give you a 14-day free trial. Make sure you get a 14-day free trial, but you go to the real-time simulator, and this gives you direct access, and you've got all of this stuff, and you can select your plan. What you want to be selecting is the total view, which is $150 a month for the simulator. So try it for 14 days first. But the total view is $150. If you're in the Day Trade with Tony course, I can get you that for $120, but there's a workaround. But it's $150. So the deluxe user total view. The reason that is you get this, the level 2, you get the NASDAQ, NYSE, OTC, and the level 2, and you really want to be able to have the level 2. And then you can do all of that. So that's Dash Trader. Now we'll go back to the link tree. If you're all still here, we'll go back to the link tree. If you want to learn how to trade, the first link on the link tree is Trade with Tony, or Day Trade with Tony, and if you click that, it brings you to this course. So this is Day Trade with Tony. There's no complicated jargon. It's very straightforward. It's the skills and not all of them, but the majority of techniques that I use. You get pretty much everything that I use in terms of the material that I learned from as well. So you get the introduction to trading. If you wanted to take a look at the first lesson, which is the introduction to trading, get across to my YouTube channel. I've just shown you where to access it on the link tree. Get across to my YouTube channel. If you want to go to YouTube directly, Hustle with Tony. That's my channel. And watch the introduction to trading. You can watch that for free on YouTube now. And if you like it, then you get the rest of the course, no problem. Risk management, stock selection, how to understanding triggers and recognizing windows on your charts, daily charts versus your trading charts, intraday chart patterns. What are you looking for? What patterns to use? There's a number of those, but I'm also including the encyclopedia of chart patterns at no additional cost. Intraday trading strategies. How do you actually use those chart patterns? What do you use for exits and entries? Then there's a whole tutorial on scanning for stocks to trade. What is it that you want to look for? Well, how much do they need to be moving? What kind of volume do they need to be on? All of that kind of stuff. Probably one of the most important after risk management. I say risk management is the most important lesson on this, but the trade management, your psychological game, how to manage that is very important. There's a whole lesson on that. Let me start getting into level 2, hotkeys, hot buttons, etc. If you're going to thinking of doing this as a full-time income, quit your 9 to 5. Make sure you can be profitable before you do that. Have 3 months salary put aside in addition to what you can afford to trade with, but have at least 3 months salary, because you're not going to be profitable for at least 3 months, I would say. Trading as a business and what to look for, what you have to do. Then we've got advanced technical indicators. So if you're going to be trading reversals, Bollinger Bands, RSI, MACD, that kind of thing. There's an introduction to options trading as well. I've got some additional tutorials which have been given directly from Benzinga as well, which there's a couple of hours worth of tutorials there. You can check those out as well. You get, for August, you get this swing trading course. I'm going to be building this out throughout the month of August, and then it will be a separate course that you can add on from September onwards. But you'll get this for free for now. And I was saying that you've got a whole bunch of additional reading material. This comes from the likes of the Encyclopedia of Chart Patterns. There's a couple of books from the likes of Andrew Aziz and the likes as well. So some really interesting trading books and investing books as well. It costs $150 a month. You get access to all of the content from day one, and you can work your way through it. Most people stick around for about 3 months, so if you want to be like most people, stick around for 3 months, it might suit you better to take a 3-month plan. It's cheaper, it's less expensive. If you want to look at my P&L year to date, first 6 months are up here, so I've got my trader view statistics and my capital markets broker reports from January through June. And talking of trader view, this is what trader view actually is. So go back to the reports, and we've got this is the annual details here right now. So we can see win-loss expectation here. Check out trader view. If you're going to be trading, you really want to be journaling your trades on a daily basis, so you can look back at them, look at what you did right, what you did wrong, how to improve. You can learn from your own performance, and TraderView is a great way of doing that. So go and sign up to TraderView. It's free. It's a freemium service. So I'm on the plan. It costs me about $30 a month. But if you sign up for the freemium, for the basic plan, the basic plan's free. And the basic plan allows you to log 100 trades a month. So you log 100 trades a month. It'll allow you to look at them, import them from whatever platform you're on. You can import them in an Excel file or whatever. But it'll allow you to import them and analyze them and keep track of your performance as well. Doesn't matter if you're in a simulator to start off with or if you're in a real account. So check out TraderView. What else would I say you need to be checking out? Okay, Benzinga. Go to Benzinga, click the second link down, try that for free as well. This is Benzinga here. This is all Benzinga, and I'm going to just stick these, change these scanners over for the after hours session, and we'll be able to see the movers as they move. But try Benzinga for free, 14 days. And if you want it, after you've tried it for 14 days, use the DTWT, Day Trade with Tony 35 discount code, you get 35% off. So yeah, check out the link tree and do all of that. I will bring that back down, and then I will, let's have a look at news and bring this up here. So again, this is Benzinga. So right now we're getting rolling news coming through, and just waiting for the earnings coming through. Not seen Robinhood yet, have we? Or have we? Earnings outlook for that? No. Sunrun? No, we're not interested in Sunrun. Petratech. Brooker. Amgen. Used to be a client of mine. Booking Holdings. Okay, so they've got a beat. Booking.com. Geovax. So people wanting to know about Geovax. So they're year over year they're flat, but their earnings per share is negative 21 cents. So that's Geovax. And well trades on BP. So this is what you get from you get this from Benzinga. eBay. So this is what one of the big ones. So eBay earnings per share 99 cents per share. It beats the 89 estimate. Sales 2.4 billion, which is ahead of the 2.37 billion estimate. So eBay is a good. Let's have a quick look at eBay. So we had a pop up there, and then sell off. So, but a big move on those earnings. Have another look at eBay. More news on eBay coming out. So eBay sees Q3 adjustment. So they're projecting Q3 now. So 89 to 95 versus 92 estimate. That's looking pretty much on point, on target. 2.29 versus to 2.37. So the saying the possibility of a miss, but it's highly likely that they'll beat their estimates for Q3 as well. So but eBay's looking good. Vimeo, Q3 revenue growth projections. GoDaddy earnings per share 56 cents, beats 49 cents estimate. 1.01 billion, misses the estimate by 10 million. Lucid, that's a beat on the earnings per share, but a miss on the revenue, on the sales. eBay's moving back up. eBay's up at 52.50s now. So let's see what else is just kind of McKesson. Let's have a look. Not got HUD yet. Lucid missed yet. Saw that. Fortinet's got a beat on the earnings per share, but not so much. So Lucid. Lucid reports earnings per share is 33 cents negative versus the 36 cents negative they were expecting. So they're still losing, but they've got a sales miss, 97 million sales miss versus the 145 million estimate. That's not good. So we're looking at, I'll keep this over here for the YouTube crowd on the 5 minute, covering the 5 minute. We'll keep watching the 1 minute, and on the old everywhere else. And let's see what else is moving. So cheers guys, great day. I'll be doing a trade recap a little bit later, dominated by QNRX. That will go on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed already, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. In fact, Amdocs, I'm probably just going to finish the stream now. By all means, keep checking the news. I'm kind of waiting for Robinhood's miss and bad news. I'll just put Robinhood on the thing as well. So I had a good day today. It moved up to over 1070, 1076 at the high, but it's been. Let's look at this. This is Robinhood on the 5 minute. Moved up big time and then sideways chop since. I'm expecting as soon as the earnings tape prints, I'm expecting Robinhood to capitulate. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish the stream now, guys, and we'll be back at it tomorrow, 90 minutes before the market opens. So join me then. That's 8 a.m. market time, East Coast. That's 1 p.m. here in Dublin, anywhere in the UK, and 2 p.m. on the continent of Europe. So why do people use Robinhood? Because it's free commissions there, Marianne. They were pioneers in the area of retail trading in the US. So they got a big name, but they're losing customers hand over fist. That's the thing. They made it easy for people to trade. What they didn't realize was the people were being the product, and they were selling on the data. They were selling on the order flow, getting payment for the order flow and everything else. So Robinhood definitely robbing money from the hood, and people thought they were getting onto a good thing. What I would say is, anything in life, if you think you're getting something for free, you're not getting it for free. You are the product. If there's a service or a product that you think you're getting for free, no, what you're doing is you are the product. They're getting something from you that's of value. Social media, they're getting your data. You're becoming an advertising client for them. So just remember that if it's free, it's because you're the product. Okay, I'm going to finish up there, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Hopefully, we will do it all again tomorrow. I mean, it's not often I have a $40,000 day. It's not my biggest day I've ever had, but it's certainly up there as one of them for sure. But a really, really good day, and we'll hopefully do it again tomorrow.